Hello, beautiful people. It is your girl, Miss Charlotte, and we getting ready for a 3-day weekend. Thank you, Jesus. If this is your first time visiting my platform, thank you and welcome. I talk ish, as in issues, because we all have issues and how we deal with our issues. That is truly the difference. When you are here, you are dealing, healing so that you can win. We do not sweep our issues under the rug. Not here. We pull the rug up and we deal with our shit. Whether you like it or not, that's what we're going to do here. Because if you don't deal with your shit, honey, your shit will deal with you. So one of my favorite things that I like to say is knowing the problem is half of the problem solved. Because if you already know what the issue is, then you can have different options on how you're going to work with that issue. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is when we say we forgive, but we don't forget. We got to be very careful with that because our actions speaks louder than our words. And it can actually harm us and do more damage to us than we think it's doing to whoever hurt us or whatever situation is, painful to deal with. So let me give you an example. This is going to be about awareness. So for me, it took me like damn near 8 years to get over this one particular situation. There was 3 people who did me dirty. I mean, dirty. And I was just hurt and I was in a lot of pain, but I realized I kept bringing it up a lot. And what I started noticing was that certain people were starting to bring it up. And I was like, well, why are they bringing it up? They know this triggers me. So then I was like, are they bringing it up to trigger me, or do I just get triggered? And are they bringing it up because they know it's something that, is still passionate to me or still bothers me? So maybe they feel like I didn't have any closure, right? So let's just give them that benefit of the doubt. So when I started, kind of judging other people for always bringing it up when I didn't, and I was feeling triggered, I really had to ask myself, well, Charlotte, are you over it? Are you really over it? You say you forgive these people, but you're not going to forget the situation. So what I'm telling you and what I had to be aware of and what I had to tell myself is we have to really forget about it. It doesn't mean we allow them to come back into our lives and, wreak havoc again. Hell to the no. We ain't gonna let that happen no more. But in order for you to proceed in your life and to be happy, you have to forget about it. So I literally have to just, I had to just forget about that situation. It doesn't mean that I just let it go or I'm never going to think about it again. No, that's not what it means. What it means is I'm not going to keep that on the front burner. I'm not going to keep thinking about that situation, Let me turn around because people were starting to get nosy. And it was really crazy because I really wasn't aware that I kept harboring these feelings until I started paying attention to people I thought was triggering me, because every time they asked about these people, I'll be ready to kill. So then I had to say to myself, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to be triggered every time they bring this person up, or if they ask about this person? That's really on you. You're the one who have to forgive and forget about that shit and let it go so that you can live your life, so that you can move forward, so that you can move beyond. Because if you don't, those feelings will always keep coming back in your present time. And you don't want that, because what that means is that the stuff that happened in the past with these people, they still have power and control over your present and your future, because you won't forget. See, that's why it's important to not only forgive, but we're going to have to learn how to forget some shit. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because I don't know if you've been noticing this trend on social media. I've been kind of noticing it lately, where people keep saying, you know, I'm positive, you know, I stay positive. And they keep saying it over and over again. You know, I don't deal with the negative. Negative is out of my life. I'm starting to ask if it's really out of your life, the negativity. If you're really positive, then who are you trying to convince? Why is everything in your post like a slick, sarcastic remark to say, you know, just little stuff like, you know, they love to hate, but I'm not going to let them hate, you know, because I'm all about love. It's still negative. And what it is you don't understand that the negative is actually your hurt and your pain. So you're trying to find ways to say that you're positive, but really you're stuck in this mud of negativity because you keep saying little slick stuff all the time. Like, you know, people always got something to say. You know, they side-eyeing you. I'm missing all the side eyes. Okay, if you're really missing the side eyes, if haters really aren't bothering you, then you do not have to keep saying it over and over and over again, unless you're trying to convince yourself that you really are over it. Do you feel what I'm saying? So if you are still hurt and you haven't dealt with that pain, and you haven't dealt with the people who have caused you this pain, then you're going to continue to say that you forgive, that you forget, that you're not bothered, when in truth, you're truly bothered, because in your presence, you continue to say, oh, I'm good, I'm positive, I'm happy. Well, if you are, do you have to make that in an announcement? Let's just keep it real. You do not have to announce that you're good and happy every single day when you can just be good and happy every single day. You have to keep repeating it over and over again for a reason. So either you find a professional to talk to about this pain and this hurt, so that you can truly get over that hump, or you could do like I did. It took me almost, damn near 8 years to finally get over it. I hope you don't do like me. I hope you do much better than me, because remember, I always say, I share because I care. I want my hindsight, my fuck ups, to help your foresight. So that's another reason why I do this. So I just want you to think about that. If you continue to keep saying, I'm good, I ain't bothered by the haters, I ain't bothered by this. If you're really truly not bothered, you do not have to continue to announce it. Just don't be bothered, baby. How about that? Don't let whatever this pain and hurt is consume you. Let it go. Or find someone professional to talk to help you let it go, or deal with the people that have hurt you and brought this pain to you and tell them about it. But you got to have closure one way or the other. You got to close it. Okay? If you understand what I'm talking about, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, it's all good. Give it a thumbs down. We can always agree to disagree. Just keep it cute, because any hate in the comment section, it gets deleted. If you are in a giving mood, please hit the subscription button to help me to get my numbers up. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. And please share my videos.